Now, let's get into a little bit about you and your career as far as a commercial real estate professional. I mean, for starters, you're on a roll. Like, how did you get into the industry, and what are you doing now?
You know what? I started from the bottom, yo. Like I started literally from the bottom. So I went and got out in 2006, came back to the greater Philadelphia area. I did some electrical contracting around the city with my father for a while. And then I had my first son. And I was like, I need health insurance. So
Right?
I wound up getting a maintenance technician position in Malvern, Pennsylvania for a
Okay.
large Fortune 500 company. And I was their first nighttime maintenance tech. I changed light bulbs, filters, and toilet seats.
Oh,
So I
man.
literally went from operating a nuclear reactor
Okay.
to changing out damaged toilet seats at a
Right.
commercial campus. But let me tell you, that was the most humbling experience that I ever had. I remember the first time they called me up to change out toilet seats. They said, Jimmy, this weekend we need you to change out 100 toilet seats. I said, 100 toilet seats? I was like, I was a E6 in the Navy,
Yeah.
running all this up. I had a
I
whole
could
team underneath
imagine,
me, and now
right?
you want me to change out toilet seats?
Okay.
I was like, all right, whatever. So I maybe got half of that done that week
Right.
because my heart wasn't in it, right?
Right.
I got a call the next day, and they said, Jimmy, what did you do? I was like, what do you mean? I put in toilet seats. I didn't get done, but I did them,
Yeah.
right? They was like, Jimmy, we just got a complaint that someone fell off a toilet seat. I was like, how? Like, how is that possible? Well, you know what? I didn't own it, and I had really poor craftsmanship. I didn't read the instructions. So what I didn't realize is that there was supposed to be a lock washer installed, and I didn't install it. So that meant when someone sat on the toilet seat, it would swivel and move out the way. And someone almost got hurt because of that. At that moment, I learned the value of true craftsmanship. That not just the fancy stuff that I do, not just the electrical maintenance and the mechanical maintenance, but something as simple as making sure that the lock washer is on the toilet seat is so important to your reputation and
Right.
who you are as a technician.
Right.
So I like to call myself a servant leader. You know, I started from the bottom and made my way up, and I will never tell anyone to do something that I wouldn't do myself. So I was extremely blessed. About every 2 years, I was just getting promotions. I put my head down. I worked as hard as I can. I learned my craft. I learned how to tighten the lock washer. I became a lead electrician, and then I became a maintenance supervisor. Then I had this amazing experience of building global command centers.
Okay.
So I went from a maintenance guy
Yeah.
to running call centers
Right.
and building them all over the country
Wow.
and using all the technical knowledge and that I learned from my time in the military and the organizational management skills I learned in the military to now run these remote call centers all across the U.S., which was an amazing experience.
Okay.
And then after that, came back to the greater Philadelphia area, wound up running a major campus out in Malvern again, about 4 million square feet of real estate as their operation manager. And I'll never forget, I remember about the first week I was on the job, I had a vendor come on site, and I'm touring them around and setting up quotes and getting prepared to do some major maintenance. And he said, "Oh, who are you, the maintenance supervisor?" I said, "No, I'm the regional operation manager." Like, how did you get the job? Affirmative action?
Oh,
I
right.
said,
Yep.
"Really?"
Right.
I said, "No, I worked hard for this,
There you go.
and I prepared for this, and I set me up for this. And every single person that's part of my shop can tell you that I worked my way from the bottom.
Right.
So if you want this job, I suggest that you speak to me a little nicer." And wound up being able to navigate that field where, you know, a lot of people of our skin tone and our background weren't privy to be a part of it. So one of the things I try to do is open the door for as many minority women in this industry,
Yeah.
especially on the technical end.
Right.
To be able to say that you too can be part of this industry
Right.
and you deserve to be here. And that was kind of like my eye-opening moment. Like, it can't just be about me, it has to
Right.
be about bringing others as well.
And so what are you doing now? What are you doing currently as
Right now, I am actually the director of engineering for the Four Seasons Hotel
Okay.
in Philadelphia.
Awesome.
So it is the urban flagship for the United States for Four Seasons.
Yes, sir.
Just started with them, and it's just an amazing experience, an amazing hotel, an amazing team, and even more so, an amazing culture.
Okay.
So to be part of that, I'm really excited for this new opportunity.
And for those that don't know, can you tell them a little bit about the hotel that you're working at? Because I think people may think it's just a regular Four Seasons in their own city, but this is a little different here in Philadelphia.
Very much so. With it being the flagship and with it being at the top of the largest building in the city of Philadelphia, it is really a hotel in the sky.
Yes, sir.
And it's almost like when you come through the elevator doors and you begin to ascend up the glass elevators, that you're going to like this amazing new part of the city that you just never knew was there.
Yeah.
It's a truly an amazing experience. But I'll tell you what,
What's that?
even though it looks beautiful, the marble looks beautiful, the rooms are amazing, the spa are, and they have this amazing thing called carrot cake pie, which I have to hook you up with one of these days. It's the people. It's the people that really make the hotel experience what it is. Because I remember prior to me coming on board, I actually stayed here with my family.
Okay.
And they didn't know me from Adam, but they gave us the most amazing experience. I brought my infant son here, and they actually brought a crib up to the room with a bottle warmer and diapers. I don't know how they knew his size, but they did. And I never forget. I turned around and said, "Hey, I don't know if we can be doing this much more on Dad's salary." But now to be part of the team and to learn the culture and see the level of craftsmanship, ownership, professionalism, and excellence that they operate on a day-to-day basis. This is a perfect marriage with my background and my standards and who I am.
Yeah, that's great. No, that's awesome. That's great to hear. I'm glad you're really excited and comfortable being here. And I want to give you guys, or I want to say that one thing about your hotel, if I can give you a slogan, I would add in there, Four Seasons Philadelphia, the Comcast Center.
Nice.
Closest thing to heaven.
Oh, come on. I love that. I love that. I'll tell you what, if you ever get a chance to dine at the hotel, come early in the morning or come during sunrise and sunset.
Yeah.
It is the most amazing view that you've ever experienced, and the service matches it 100%.
Yes.